we very quickly move to the next session, presented by Redoq. The session is on Redoq, revolutionizing your digital experience. So may I please call Mr. Ashish Kalanoria, Chief Revenue Officer, Redoq, and Mr. Samarth Mehta, Chief of Business Strategy, Redoq, to please come to the stage.
Hello. Good afternoon, all delegates. And it's time we say good afternoon. We wanted to wish a good morning. So how's this morning been for all of you? Great. Only the first table says great. So I assume others are not very happy. Is that the case? Show of hands. We all are ready for the next 15 minutes? Yes. Okay, then we have some delicious lunch outside. I thank the committee for organizing that for us. I am Samarth and I am the Chief of Business Strategy at Redoq. And in the meantime, I'm just changing my mic. Sorry. Okay. I'm audible now, right? Great. With me, I've got Mr. Ashish Kalanoria. You have heard him in the morning. He's the Chief Revenue Officer of the organization. We at Redoq consider ourselves to be a growing baby, okay? Not because we don't know exactly what we are doing, but we know that we are right now in a country, in a city, and amongst delegates who know much more than what we do. And we really enjoy and we are excited to be a part of this learning curve with all of you delegates here. What we have consciously tried to do is to keep the session a little interactive so that, you know, the bouts of sleep that we all are into, we just wake ourselves up and energize us for the next, you know, few hours. That's going to end up in a very royal evening, okay? So, Ashish, we do have a video to play, right?
Yes, yes. Just allow us 2 minutes that we are going to start with the video. But
you know, folks, a perfect example of sustainability missing in technology, you know. So whenever we attend, like, you know, I've been lucky enough to attend and speak in a lot of events in India and across borders. And sustainability can actually start from where we are right now. You know, this time that we are, you know, generating, or the time that we are actually wasting in starting up something, this happens because technology is not talking to each other in the right format. That makes a vision for us, okay? How do we minimize this opportunity cost? Because time is valuable, content is valuable, technology is valuable, right? And in the meantime, what made us more excited about this particular event today is the theme of sustainability. And while coming and driving today in the morning, I was just going through a small article on how sustainability information technology actually works. And a very basic definition is something that I would like to share with you, either now or maybe to the end of our presentation. Okay, are we playing the video first?
so yeah, before starting the presentation, we are going to start a 2 minutes video about Redoq. We are going to showcase what we are doing, and
simple, powerful, and transformative. Just like a caterpillar becomes a butterfly, ideas evolve into impact. Redoq, a global team with one mission. Born in the UK in 2010 and now headquartered in Kolkata, India, Redoq Group is a family of 500 plus change makers in over 7 countries. Through Redoq Software Services, we power the digital backbone of businesses through software, cloud, DevOps, disaster recovery, designed to scale and secure the future. Our food tech platforms, Quick Food and Dine Order, are more than tools. They are growth engines for food entrepreneurs. Complete with ERP, EPOS, e-commerce, and marketplace solutions. Our fintech app, Quick Payments, makes every transaction feel effortless. With Quick Studio, you don't need to code. Just drag, drop, and chill. Your website presence ready in just 72 hours. With Quick Pharma and 27 proprietary Albios medicines, we put health and hope into every home. BeSloud turns visibility into value, transforming brands into digital success stories. We spoke, we listened, and we grew.
How was it like working with people?
Very energetic person,
Yeah.
no doubt about it. On the creative side, he himself has 10 different ideas whenever we are discussing any design.
We move at the speed of thought, fueled by creativity, driven by clarity. Our vision is simple: to make building tech as easy as using it, to empower creators, builders, and dreamers. Redoq is not just a company, it's a vision to make tech accessible to all.
Am I loud enough without the mic? Okay. So I thank my team to just put this up in the most concise format. So did you all get a fair idea about what we are into, right? We move at the speed of thought, and if you have actually noticed, we look at our team as change makers, learners, okay, and we develop together. So making technology accessible for all, okay, that's the theme. We can just start proceeding slides. I'll show a wave of my hands, yeah. Does any one of you disagree with these points on the screen? I think what attracted me the most was the last one, because sustainability is when your business is using a technology and it keeps using it. As soon as a customer or a stakeholder starts looking at gaps and starts taking alternatives from the market and looking for alternatives from the market, it means you are not sustainable, correct? So if you have average reviews, you tend to lose about 60% of your qualified leads. These are some very basic facts. Okay. So as we said in the video, this was born back in the year 2010 in the United Kingdom, and that too in a place which is Stoke-on-Trent. We have a very simplistic vision statement from our founder CEO, and which encompasses the future of sustainability, creativity, and innovation. And that comes into play with the mission of making complex technology simple and to create efficient solutions for all. Now, for all means all who are touched by us, and our services. I hope this is not too much of a reading, but it's a global tech powerhouse. We are agile, we are intelligent. That's how we fine-tune ourselves to our customers, okay? And that's the Redoq way. I'm sure none of us have heard about Dine Order before, okay? Because Dine Order, as of now, which we consider as our hero product, it is available only in the United Kingdom. And we have just created a quick video demo for you. So this was the concept through which this organization was born. a very, a very small but very unique gap was analyzed in the food and beverage industries, particularly in the takeaway business across United Kingdom. And at that particular time, there were larger organizations like Just Eats and all who were facilitating this. But culturally, the people in the United Kingdom, they value customization of food. And that involves a lot of complexity when it comes to the takeaway business themselves, to manage that entire customization. So not only, a generic EPOS system, but something that, talks about ERP, it talks about ease of ordering, it talks about, a takeaway's own web presence, own ordering, tracking your delivery, tracking the KOT, everything under one screen, not only with software, but also with a parallel hardware solution right at the point of the takeaway. Okay? This further matured into something called the Quick Food app, So it is an F&B marketplace. And the best part is it's got a flat rate commission-based service. And guess what? Quick Food charges £1 for any order. Okay, so it's not depending on the value of the order that a takeaway is getting, unlike our competitors, who are charging a percentage on the value there. So this is what makes us sustainable. This is what helps the takeaways get their return on investments. And I'm sure, if we see the business growth through this, there are people who have achieved 40 to 80% of growth in their visibility. Okay? So that's one of the testimonies that we have. Okay. We term our offering as the quick ecosystem. So we are talking about 5 different products that are available on SaaS, which is the Studio, the Database Manager, DB Manager, API Connector, Drive, and Connect. Okay, because we believe that all these packages and ecosystem is going to take this IT infrastructure forward for not only these takeaways, but for small businesses and across industries and across the world. I think, Ashish, I would leave it to you to talk about this hero. This is just a hero for me. That's
Sure.
a Quick Studio.
Sure, Samad, thank you. So, as you can see, this mentioned this Quick Studio, a studio where we build something, where we can design something, where we can get the output just in 5 minutes. We can design an application in 72 hours also. In this IT era, in this IT conclave, I have a question. What all the stages is required when we have to develop an application? We have to come over with the 7 stages. Correct me if I'm wrong. The first, we have to design the UI UX. The second, we have to do the coding HTML front end. Then we do the back-end coding, then the tester, then hosting, then deployment. This entire scenario, what Quick Studio is handling alone. A platform where you can create an application with the help of just a drag and drop facility. It's a single line development platform where no coding is required, no single line coding is required. And designer can think, he can dream what design they want, what structure they want to design. With the help of the Quick Studio, you can see we can create the UI UX design, backend database, server, and deploy the entire application.
Thank you, Ashish. So my question to the audience is, have you all ever come across a solution like this before? And let's be honest, because as I said, we love to learn. So my first question is, have you all come across this kind of an innovative platform before? Number 1. Number 2, do you think that this platform will change the way of application development moving forward? Okay. A raise of hands, please, sir. Can we pass a mic to him, please? Please tell me, sir. I can hear you, yes.
Cloud environment like AWS and Azure. So in AWS, they offer a low-code, no-code solution. Like AWS SageMaker is there. There is AWS Bedrock. I just want to understand whether they are similar or this Quick Studio is a bit different from that. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you for the question, sir, and thank you. That really shows that this was interesting. Okay. Ashish, you would like to take that?
Yes.
Rather, rather than us answering, I am happy to see our Vice President of IT amongst the audience. Surya, you would like to just answer that as quickly as possible because we know the answer. Thank you.
Hello. Am I audible? Okay. If I need to tell you in summary, basically what happens is this kind of low code or no code tool, there are few in the market. But how we differentiate is basically anyone who is using this kind of low code or no code tool, the main issue is they become the hostage of that platform. They cannot export their code base and they cannot host it on their own. So it's very problematic for a business at the stage of creating a MVP or for a startup to go into those kind of platforms because they will be locked forever in that. And there is no, if someone is thinking about future scalability or these things, they cannot export that code. Where we differ actually, we already integrated React.js, Flutter and Android and native Swift export and publish options. And that's our USP actually. So as a software developer with experience of more than 10 years, I have found it really difficult to use a no-code tool because in a no-code tool, after a certain threshold, software cannot be built. But that is the main issue or problem or the pain area that we are trying to solve, that with this tool, there is no boundary. If you think at any stage that you are stuck within the boundary of that tool, you can immediately export the code and do some handwriting of the code. So it's completely flexible, and that's our USP. Thank you.
Thank you, Surya.
Thank you, Surya.
That was very nicely explained. And, I would also request either sir or anyone from the audience, because we are there, we have a booth outside and we'll be there the whole day. And we would love to interact and understand more deeper real world problems where we can be a solution architect for you. So as the name suggests, this is a database manager. And okay, so a database manager which has been designed to handle all administrative work, which is very common about users, backups, configs, monitoring of performance. But the differentiator again here is when we talk sustainability, we talk about this database manager to be a part of that entire Quick ecosystem. So again, if we go back to the morning where Ashish was speaking about fragmented versus unified, so we carry that at the back of our minds, We have to make it as unified as possible, as Spock as possible, okay? Same goes with these API connectors. Now, technically, we are seeing a lot of multinational organizations who are opening up base in India, deploying channel partners. All these organizations have got these unique APIs, and if your CRMs don't talk to these APIs in the correct and the most cost efficient and the time efficient manner, you will not be able to secure your credits on their systems. And I'm talking about live examples. Particularly, I'm speaking about, brands like Citroën or a brand like Apple or even Jeep, when it comes to their service mechanisms. They are just so strict that the APIs have to be integrated and it works flawless. Whether it's about using a CSAT score or a same-day repair or, a customer satisfaction index or, a warranty replacement, everything talks through the APIs on the CRM. So we also give you mock APIs, So when we develop this, we give you mock APIs. We give you auto-generated API documents. We also give you access via both, your desktops or any desktops via these web applications. This is all a part of that ecosystem. Ashish, you want to take on the quick drive?
I think so. The name reveals quick drive. Why drive? Nowadays, everything is hosted on cloud, right? As an unified solution, while an organization require where they want to keep their heavy files, images, documents, either Google Drive, Microsoft,
The OneDrive, sir.
the OneDrive.
All the revenue models,
Yes.
earning revenue. Yes.
So, thinking about this drive, which actually help to seamlessly transfer the data from our application to a quick drive. This drive help us not to commute or not to communicate with any third-party vendor or any third-party platform. This drive can seamlessly maintain any large files. All the data synchronization can be happen between your application with the, this quick drive application.
Yeah.
We have a complete secure storage and you can access anywhere. We are having an office in 7 locations. Sitting in Kolkata, we are going to access a UK file. All the drive, all the images, as we are handling more than lakhs of images to maintain our quick food. And through that drive only, all files are getting easily accessed and simplified.
So again, I would like to add, again, it's about sustainability. It's about one solution, okay? It's not about fragmentation of, your data moving from and across different platforms. And no matter, that's the reason why we have these, organizations with, a lot of technical development like Zscaler, and they are talking about threats, and that's how that entire organization was born, and it's running, and it's changing the way, cybersecurity is looked at, right? So we are just trying to get into an ecosystem where we start collaborating with each other, we work together, because the problem is common. Let's go back to the COVID era. It was a common problem. It doesn't really matter you are a multinational firm or you are a Kinara shop. What mattered at that time was data flow, access to information. Look at EdTech that got a development. It was a strong blow to most of the industries who were really not prepared, okay? So we are designing these tools, to manage any catastrophe and rather to avoid any catastrophe in your business operations. Okay. The Quick Connect is also a part of this ecosystem, and as the name suggests, the secured access, securely connecting with advanced security features, smart navigations, as well as the essential tools that you need for transferring files, monitoring your data, everything is under this package, okay? Are we really charging them for this? Do we charge our customers?
No.
We should convert into an NGO. Okay, just kidding, sorry. And of course, the day can't go ahead without information technology and services, So we all understand, what is ERP, what is CRM. So we are equipped to build all these modules. And it's been, hardly about 4, I think we are in the 5th month now in Calcutta. What we are really happy about is that we already have a talent pool of 200 plus people, change makers who have joined us. And all these change makers are carrying this vision, to make it sustainable, to make it green coding, lesser use of CPU, more virtual, more cloud, more accessible, more secure. So whether it's from project management, report analytics, it's about any and many modules that we are already equipped to build for you.
And one thing, Samarth, this module, actually we can develop from Quick Studio itself.
Oh, that's exciting.
The CRM, the HRM, yes.
That's exciting. I think that's the latest development that has happened in the last few hours.
Yes.
The thing that we were struggling in. So the most exciting part, as Ashish said, it can all happen from Quick Studio, right? So again, this is something that is so known to everyone. But, I was going through our data. If we look at small and medium businesses, where you have got MSME, you have got a lot of government support, I was speaking to a few entrepreneurs and CEOs, like, this is, I'm talking about a month back. And trust me, 8 out of 10 are on physical servers till date. They are still struggling, managing, all their devices, all their data, everything in the most traditional format. And when we asked them the question, do you fear investment? The answer was no. But what they really feared is failure and the loss of data, and who will manage it for them. We are not AWS, we are not Azure, but we really know how to use these capabilities and integrate into your business. So right from readiness assessment to audits to the AI ML service as a whole, we have got an equipped team which will help you, which will work with you and move all your data securely, migrate you to a cloud platform. And as we said, we learn along with you. But the benefit of Redoq is you get a solution in 24 hours, okay? Because there are a lot of brains working worldwide. So even time zones are not mattering for us. So we are real time. So anything from analytics to infrastructure to applications, we are here for you. We already spoke about AI ML. I really love that video, because it again depicts a butterfly, which is near extinction, and a lot of people are working on sustainability and butterfly conservation projects, and that's why this particular thing is very interesting. And all you dignitaries here know about the agentic AI, robotics, and Gen AI. Yeah. So I'm not going to spend too much time on this because we have much better brains who know what we can actually do, and we'll take it up at the booth outside. Everyone will view this as an SEO management and digital marketing, but I think what differentiates us here, because we also use artificial intelligence in this, so we are using the kind of analytics and the reports that you are getting, it's with the power of artificial intelligence, okay? So we believe that you are getting the most, advanced and the most real-time report that's possible, and whatever is needed for your business, okay? That's Bees Loud. We are just touching on our pharmaceutical division, where we follow the good manufacturing practice. I am not a doctor, but we have a panel of doctors who are working with us closely day in, day out to get these medicines which are top-notch quality and budget-friendly and accessible. So we are nowhere near generic medicines right now. We are talking about prescribed medicines, okay? And we already have 27 trademark medicines, which is already there, it's a reality, yes? As I said, we are young. We are here to grow. So it's a snapshot from 2010 to 2025. I would just leave it for you all to just go through this. But key achievements, we operate out of 7 countries. We have over 500 people working with us today. And the 2025 move of moving our global headquarters to Kolkata. So we are right out of Sector 5, Infinity IT Lagoon. And we have an interesting office, because even the architect who's designed that office was quite interested to design it. So I would love to have you all someday over there for a cup of tea or coffee. And of course, media is everywhere. I'm sure there'll be some media here. We'll read something in the newspapers again. But we were also happy that there were coverages that we got, okay? And that has really created the buzz to make the team that we have today. If we are ready, we have to take a call, yes, we are ready. If we need time, we can say yes. If we are not ready, we can say that too, okay? In all 3 situations, we'll be there in the next room to talk to you one-to-one. This is how we are reachable. Plain and simple, okay? And we are all very accessible. We don't believe in designations. We have a very flat organization structure, So we all work, we all mop the floor, and we all sit in our chairs also, okay? But we have one vision, sustainable information technology. With this, I thank you all for your patient hearing.
Yep. Thank you.
And please enjoy the lunch moving forward. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you. May I now request Dr. Chiranjeev Bhattacharya to please come up to the stage. Yeah, and present a token of appreciation to Mr. Samarth and Mr. Ashish. You know?